What's going on, you guys? This is Hyperion-Blue-GT Champions. So looks like it's time to get ready to do another F1 race on Gran Turismo Sport. So looks like it's time to go professional for this new event called the Mercedes AMG Grand Prix. A one-make race with the F1 W08 EQ Power Plus that led Lewis Hamilton to the Formula One Championship in 2017. So this event is the second round of the Formula One race car, but this time we'll be using the modern F1 cars. Well, we also enjoy the F1500 Championship because it is a classic F1 racing machine. So looks like it's time to get ready to go for a modern F1 race for this three-round challenge. Well, definitely 2 rounds might be giving a little bit more use on the Nürburgring and Suzuka circuit, but 8 laps on Circuit de Saint-Cloix Course A could be used for the first round for this segment, but well, yesterday I'm just giving a little bit more practice to get everything set up. So there are only 2 cars to be permitted to be eligible for it. Well, I just already purchasing the Lewis Hamilton F1 car to be used for the second round of this race. So the main rival cars will be using as color variation for this model for it. So maybe let's just go on over to Circuit de Saint-Cloix Course A and let's go for the color variation for this race. Well, I know maybe you guys having a hard time to master any kinds of F1 cars to race on the new course, but this time it will be quite getting very professional to do it, because this might be better like the Formula Gran Turismo. Okay, engines about to be prepared to be setting up. Well, I hope this is gonna get better and ever to be how the skill set to be improving for it. This might be get everything for it. So looks like race number 1 is gonna be very harder for it, just like the F1500 Championship. Well, I just kind of think I tune all the settings, everything to be setting up for it. But actually, this might be giving a little bit more improvements for the suspensions for it. Well, probably, hang on just 1 second for it. Well, even so, the gear transmission is definitely giving us a helpful to be using it for it. Well, probably 8-speed transmission can also giving a little bit more setting up to help out for it. Well, I'm really going to use the recommended settings by the highlight reel. You should probably go and check his video out, because this will be able to help us out to do much of an improvement for it. Alright, let's get going. Let's start for race 1 for the F1 Championship, just like the official F1 Championship for it. Okay, going on in. Let's see how I did well for it. Well, definitely, it is going to be very hard to drive faster for it, so 8 speed can also giving a little bit more helpful, but also have to keep following up the double cone whenever you're going to use as a braking point. Alright, very good. Just take a little bit of moving right turn. Well, anyway, I'm just using the racing soft tires, so that might be much better to go and drive faster and see how this F1 car can do. Well, actually, I'm just going to have to use this vehicle because this will give it a use as a practice. This time, I'll be able to go and climb up to the top and then beat all the F1 cars to do it. This will get very much tougher to be intense. Well, I've always using the hood cam view to make it better, so I'm just gonna have to show you guys about that new interior style from last year. because this F1 car has that same different models like the Formula Gran Turismo. Well, probably it is a 2017 F1 racing machine because this is definitely good built for it. Okay, take a look at another braking point. Trying to pass the orange W08. Oh man, that was so close, getting caught up to having a little simple mistake. So definitely the Mercedes-Benz W08 was a Group X Formula 1 race car. That's definitely giving a little bit built for some different standard editions like the Gran Turismo F1500 TA. Classic F1 racing machine from the late 80s. Well, probably in the early 90s, the F1 cars are definitely used for standardized mid-sized vehicles. Well, the new one that's definitely built on Mercedes-Benz for using this F1 racing machine. Oh man. Okay, that might be the worst part is, that might be giving a little hard moments trying to master on this new track. Okay, so maybe I had to start again for it. Man, this is gonna get very much harder to do it right for it. So, looks like I'm about to go for a second attempt because I'm just gonna have to do it right until maybe I'll have to find a better rhythm to drive around with using a Mercedes-Benz F1 car. Okay, so keep following up the apex can also help me out for a bit. And also the brake balance control can also have to be on rear. That might be giving a little bit stability improvement. Okay, stay on it. Oh, and also that, well, maybe some of you guys have worried about the customizable on the F1 car that cannot be used, but bummer. Feels bad for the color variation because this is definitely a good choice to use it for, and probably, well, maybe the regulations with the livery editor has been changed a bit, so we might be able to get used to it, and we always have to use the base color model variation for it. So possibly, folks, that's right, that the Gran Turismo F1500 TA is our only Formula 1 race car to be used to be customizable. Well, probably, yeah, classic F1 cars to be customizable in livery editor. But, well, we'll have to get used to it, so we might be able to master using the F1 cars built by Mercedes-Benz. So I'm just trying to go on in and climb up to the top, so this is going to get a little bit long distance to be over at least for the last 8 laps. Well, definitely I was going to be here to remaster all the driving skills on the track for a while. After a lot of few things on GTA Online. Well, maybe I just had a lot of fun for it. But now, time to put me back into the track and get everything, be putting up some new set of challenges and new set of regulations to be also required for it. But this time, F1 cars will be giving the better choice to master it, drive like a professional. Okay, looks like 20 gap distance to go. Looks like I'm still trying to get the hang of it. Okay, throttle up full. Now going on over to overtake the own Formula 1 car. Take a little bit more grab. Ooh, so close, and looks like the orange F1 car is passing by me. Okay, let's just go and take a little bit more turn. Keep the apex help. Okay, keep going on for that bridge. Well, I kind of think that was a nice bridge because it is very realistic to drive on over and take on the few separate corners. Well, maybe high-speed racing had a bridge. Well, it is very one realistic point for it. But we always miss that track back from the original Gran Turismo game before GT4 has definitely made its change improvements for the track. Well, it is definitely used to be as a small bridge before later in GT5 Prologue, where the bridge has definitely turned higher. We always love high-speed range because it is very easier technical speed corners. But Suzuki Sensu Chloric is definitely giving us a good improvement life to us because this is definitely quite very realistic for us. Okay, so it looks like I'm about to be climbing up for it. 7 more F1 cars to go. It looks like I'm on 8th place. Just trying to go for it to stay on to the apex. This will give it much better to be improving as well. Okay, there's the blue F1 car. Oh man, that's so very close. Somebody better have to put the hazard lights on because I got mistakenly spin out and hit. But I still got more chances to be falling up by the laps. So looks like back to 20 gap distance to be climbing up to reach forward for it. Told you this is definitely giving a little hard time to mastering the new track with using F1 cars by Mercedes-Benz. We should probably have to practicing some more. Okay, well, definitely the hard region is, this may be giving a little bit more hard time to control it. So, I kind of think this interior view is definitely similar like the Formula Gran Turismo. Well, this might be a 2017 modern technology racing report, but probably I'm just going to stick on over to the hood cam. That'll make it much better. Alright, looks like I'm still trying to go and catch up for it. Man, no more taking distractions because it gets a lot of hard issues to deal with some corners. Alright, there you go. Looks like I'm out of the 20 gap, and then let's get out of the 10 gap for it. Just trying to go and stay forward and don't get any spin outs for it. F1 doesn't like spin outs because it'll get a lot of collisions for it. Okay, keep stepping into the apex. Take a little bit more hard turn and Okay, most other GT players have tried their best to mastering the new track speed being difficult. Well, the highlight wheel also give us a recommended setting because it gives a little bit hard pressure to keep it well maintained for it. But in the meantime, they try their best to go and make a little clean race bonus to be successful for it. Okay, so keep the 8 speed going upwards, almost the 200 miles. Okay, going back into the bridge. Let's keep the speed up in 8. Okay, so there's the blue F1. That's how I'm trying to go and catch up to overtake it like last time. Well, maybe the last lap that I just made a mistake. So it looks like it's time to go and overtake it again. Just gonna do it better. Okay, so definitely the hazard lights are definitely not available for the moment. Stay on it, try to keep the stability on full balance. Right now I'm on the 5th lap, but this is going to give me a little bit more hard time to deal with the struggle pace. Up, stay steady on the well balance because Apex can help you. Alright, looks like I'm out of the 10 gap, and then let's go and make it shorter. Okay, that was a little, almost a nasty turn. Okay, stay on it. Don't want to end up going back into the 10,000 gap. Alright, 5 gaps to go, and looks like I'm getting closer. Okay, only got 2 laps to go. Looks like this is going to get very much easier to be climbing up to the top floor. Okay, going on the path on the red F1 Mercedes. Then there's the other group going on towards trying to catch up to the first. Okay, overtake. Okay, I'm on 5th place, 4 more to go. Still trying to go and maintain well balance on the stability of the F1. Oh man, not this again. Sorry about that. Well, this is definitely another worse part for us, just like Formula 1 series for us. Okay, looks like this is giving a little bit hard time for us, but still got 2 laps to go, and looks like this is going to get a little bit more hard issues to deal with some improvement handling for us. Well, probably the update is giving us a little bit more downshift for the Mercedes W08 F1 race car. That might be giving a little bit hard time to do with the bus dealing issues. Now, looks like back to the 10 gap again. Well, told you everything. Everybody knows that it is very hard to master with using F1 cars, giving much very difficult. So, looks like 2 laps and might be going to be it for race number 1 for us. Okay, keep the throttle up tight and full for it. Don't get too over aggressive. Go. A little bit of hard time for it because this is going to get very much difficult to deal with. There you go. Now much better for it until this will get climbed up over to the last lap. Hope I don't want to end up in 4th place. Okay, stay on it. Don't want to get too reckless. Okay, this is it. Final lap is going underway, and this will have to deal with the top 3 last remaining F1 cars. So, looks like this will be a perfect clean lap for a bit. If this is going to give one simple mistake or more, that might be giving a little bit more time to start over. So let's go, and after the 3 remaining F1 cars to be climbing up for the win. Okay, there's the red F1. Let's go and overtake. 2 more, and looks like still got more corners to be going on for it. Don't get any mistakes on each turn. That might be the F1's most main weakness. Okay, 1 more to go. And first place in the lead by Hyperion-Blue-GT. Alright, looks like this is definitely giving a little bit more hard time to deal with all the struggles to be catching up for it. So, looks like this might be the better time to go and switch this nice interior for it. Well, I kind of think that this is the nice style for this interior detail. Maybe this will give a much better time to tap this improvement for it. Well, maybe I'd probably have to keep an eye out for the gap distance. So let's just switch back over to the hood cam so I might be able to save a little bit more time to spare. Okay, almost there to reach onto the 90-degree angle for the final stretch. And this time, this will get much very prepared to be taking a little bit more hard time for it. Looks like I come this far by 20 minutes. And first place win by gold trophy. Well, I kind of think I did my best for mastering the circuit defensive chlorics. Well, it looks like I finally got first place after a lot of hard struggle for it. So, looks like color variation only for participating for this event. Maybe this is gonna have to get everything ready to go for using the Lewis Hamilton F1 car. So the earnings is 240,000 credits. That might be giving a good choice for it. And definitely 870 mileage points might be quite giving a good choice for it. Well, I kind of think that the daily workout is finally complete for a bit. So maybe let's just gonna have to go and get ready for the next race. Because I'm still gonna get prepared for the Nürburgring. So I kind of think maybe just gonna have to add another clip for it. Just only had to make it for 3. So I'll just have to check back again, folks. Alright you guys, I'm back because I'm about to take a little break. So looks like I might be able to take day 2 for race number 2 to race at the Nürburgring. Well, I kind of think there is a simple choice that most of you guys really think that one event at a given time for it, since because of an extended daily workout has already complete. So looks like it's time to get ready to use the Lewis Hamilton F1 race car to race up against the color variation. So looks like I'm taking a little bit of break for a while, maybe just call it for the day before taking the next race for the next day for it. So looks like maybe most of us have tried our best to make it perfect, but race number 2 at the Nürburgring is going to be very challenging for us. But we should probably have to watch out for the first corner because that gives us hard issues for us whenever we can for it. So let's see what happens if I really want to do it nicely for it, because this race is going to get very much brutal to work hard to have a little clean race. Then, looks like we're about to get started right now. Okay, race number 2 of the Mercedes AMG Grand Prix. So settings is definitely giving us a recommended by TCS 5. That might be giving us a little bit helpful that we need to be very careful. Okay, so let's go and get everything started, and ooh, there's that white F1 car that's definitely making a little mistake. So we do not want to end up like the white F1 car having a little mistake in the first turn. So let's just gonna have to do this nice and neat if this is gonna giving a little bit more time to keep the pressure up and go. So, looks like racing stock tires is now recommended for using for the second round of the race. Okay, even so, that gives us a hard freaking effort for it. Well, maybe that's giving a little bit more help for what we need it for. Okay, there you go. So probably stay on the brake balance level 1 and no need to change the TCS, and looks like this is getting a little bit of a hard problem to deal with. So, how to win the second round of the race at the Nürburgring? Well, it is very hard. It's very hard to beat the second round of the race. So, keep the second gear can also give a little help. 40 gap distance gone away. Then now it's time to deal with the 30 gap to be kicking upward. Well, it is definitely going to be very hard to have a little segment board, so probably just take a break and then try again for the next day. Well, it is going to be very brutal to deal a lot of F1 cars to make your way to first place. And that's how, because it also gives me a little bit of bail out quitting moment. Okay, keep the throttle steady, watch out for some bad turns, so this may be ruining the F1 car to spin out. Well, probably stay on the standard transmission can also give it a little bit more help. Okay, so keep it steady. Hope Lewis Hamilton F1 race car is still giving you a reliable chance to do it. This will give it much better to do this like the expert, including him. Well, he is the best F1 Championship driver since 2017. Well, probably 2018 is the series where starts brand new. Alright, 30 gap has gone away. Now it's time to deal with the 20 gap to be going on for it. And oh man, nasty turn coming up for a collision for it. Well, probably that might be giving a little bit of spin out issue. There you go, stay at it, overtake it. Okay, so definitely that's the worst weak spot for the F1 car, because that gives a little trouble timing to slow down and then let the F1 car go first after that struggle. Well, I kind of think I tried to make it way to go on to win for the first place since many times. Well, maybe I just did a lot of attempts by giving a little 10 for it. But this time, this attempt is going to be very much better, and this will give it much improved to be stronger. Okay, so stay at it. Kick that gear up again. Okay, so let's just kind of switch on to the course map and see how's everything going on for it. Okay, so maybe I need to use the radar to keep in track of the vehicle movements, if there's going to be a mistake or not. So this might be quite very good, recommended to use on race number 2. TCS 5 can help you to win. And probably that might be giving a little hard time to deal with some accidents. Bummer. There it goes again, because that might be the problem on that turn. And then that maybe climbs up to be back into 30,000 gaps. Maybe I should probably have to try harder more. Well, definitely most F1 cars are having a little issues. We're having a little spin-out accidents and definitely collisions. Well, maybe one F1 just giving a little hard braking point, trying to make it perfect. Okay, stay at it. Now, only 5 more to go and then reach on to the 20. Okay, don't have time to go and stay rough around, because racing Lewis Hamilton's F1 car is very reliable, because this might be the unbeatable since 2017. Oh yeah, definitely the suspension can also giving a little work and helpful whenever we need to keep them to be improved. Okay, stay at it. Just try to go and keep pushing forward. Gap down. Now it's time to move on to the 10 gap to go for it, and then this will get shorter. Come on, Hyperion Blue, just be a man and drive hard with this F1 car. There we go. Keep the gears to be helpful to needed imports. 5 more to go. 5 laps remaining. 4 laps remaining. And it looks like I'm on the 6th. Alright. That might be giving a little safe call. Okay, keep the throttle up, hold, and no. Okay, that was so close, and let's just kind of keep the speed back up to be up in 2 and 3. Okay, almost there. Just try to keep the throttle up, hold, and then don't let any mistakes happen, because this is very harder to do all the practicing every day. Since starting from day 1 on race number 1, then now it's day 2 for this race. Come on, toughen up a bit. Alright, 3 laps remaining. Looks like I'm getting drawn closer until it's going to be reached up in 10. Yes, 10 gaps gone away. Now it's time to go for first place. Man, it looks like I come this far. Looks like this will give a lot of pressure to do a lot of hard pace to be giving a little hard punches. Okay, stay at the second gear. Here we go, keep at it. Okay, 6 gaps to go. Looks like I'm about to get very much closer for it. Stay at the chicane and give a little hard turn. There you go. 2 more laps and looks like this is getting very closer to pass one F1 car to be in 3rd place. Alright, 5 gaps gone away. Looks like Dean's about to get nearly there. I can taste it, folks. I can barely taste it. First place for gold trophy means giving a little hard time to do a lot of extreme exercise for several F1 drivers. There's the last 2 F1 cars. I can smell it. Things about to get paced up to get serious around for this race, and this is going to be very one hardcore F1 race challenge, racing at the German Grand Prix at the Nürburgring. And there they are. Looks like it's time to go and deal with the last 2 cars, and looks like color variations are really getting a little bit of a hard time to spare. .200 miles per hour maximize, and then take on the first turn. Okay, looks like I'm getting closer. Let's take a little bit more turns and then pass one black F1 car. Okay, very good. Looks like I'm only down bowling 1 simple lap to be going in by 1 chance. Okay, that might be giving a little hard struggle to be pushing in. Looks like I'm on 2nd place, folks. Looks like I'm getting closer. Now, time to overtake the silver Mercedes F1. This is getting much very closer to be up ahead. Okay, this is it. Almost there at the end of lap 9. Final lap, here I go. If this is going to be a perfect, successful, clean lap race, this might be giving a little bit all out for nothing. But after that silver Mercedes, and then the Lewis Hamilton F1 car is in the lead. Okay, so it's giving a little hard struggle on the overtake. Well, maybe this is very heavy turn for it. Okay, let's get him. I finally got in first place after 10 hard breathtaking laps. Now let's bring his F1 car over to the finish line and let's make it a fine official. Well, sorry about that. I'm just giving a little excitement after a hard braking struggle for all the hard braking attempts for it. Looks like it's time to get everything for it. After day 1 was having a little hard training, and then day 2, this will get to do it the real deal. Fastest lap I've taken since the 7th lap, 1 minute and 36.522 seconds, and this might be very good to go. Okay, final stretch, and then home free for Lewis Hamilton. F1 livery comes in first place. Race number 2 has finally complete in a hard, challenging way, and looks like the official comes in first place. Color variation has definitely did a hard braking moment. Man, this race is very intense for all of us. No matter that, this is going to be quite giving a hard time for it. So, in the meantime, that's the first place winnings on the earnings board. 240,000 credits, 650 mileage points. Well, that might be a bit of a better deal chance to do it, to race hard and race careful on the Nürburgring track. So let's just go for it and putting it in. Daily workout has finally complete. Well, looks like we've been racing so hard for having a lot of exhausted. Man, we almost giving us a beat after we raced so hard with using F1 cars. So looks like it's time to get ready to go for it to take on to the Suzuka circuit. So I'll make sure I'll be able to take a break for it until I'll be get ready to race at the Japanese Grand Prix. Man, this is very much harder like Circuit de Santa Cruz. So don't worry, I'll be right back to take a little break. Alright folks, looks like I'm back because I'm just gonna have to take a little break for a while. Well, after race number 2 at the Nürburgring becomes a very hard, challenging, difficult for us, so looks like it's time to get ready to race at Suzuka circuit for one more round. So this might be getting a little bit more hard challenging like the Nürburgring. So I might be able to still using the Lewis Hamilton livery F1 car. So it looks like I might be able to do a little recommended settings because it might be giving a little bit help to work on Suzuka circuit. Well, I might be able to still working on the TCS5. That might be giving a little bit helpful what we need to do. But this is going to be one more round and this will be getting much very harder for all of us for it. Well, I kind of think having a little clean race bonus is getting very difficult. Well, most professionals does, including the experts. So maybe let's just gonna have to go and get everything set up for it. Well, I kind of think the anti-roll bars can also need to be applied to be at 7. Okay, so definitely the aerodynamics should be also to be increased on the front. Okay, so the downforce will be at full max. Now, maybe let's just check on the gear transmission. Okay, so maybe 224 might be giving a little bit starting out for it. Because this might be giving a little recommended setting made by the highlight wheel. Well, the highlight wheel is letting us know on 3 videos to do a little bit settings. Well, maybe he can help us how to win the 3 rounds on the Mercedes AMG Grand Prix, race number 1 through 3. Well, maybe this might be giving a little helpful tips to make us improve our racing skills for it. So, looks like it's time to get ready to go. Let's see what happens. Alright, race number 3 at the AMG Grand Prix. Let's get ready to go. And then probably the brake balance to be at 1. Okay, so probably the out and out corner, giving a little bit more better start for it. Okay, there you go. That might be giving a little bit more, having a little bumper of what we need to do. Okay, so the first turn is definitely giving a little easy and simple. Stay at the fourth gear as possible whenever you're going to need it for. Just like good old times without having a Formula Gran Turismo car, you guys. But this time, Mercedes AMG F1 car are definitely giving a slight fit on Suzuka. Okay, so the third gear could be giving a little bit more needed in when we're going in for the underpass corner. Okay, so definitely the first gear is giving us a little hard feeding. So let's just kind of go and keep it nice and steady for a bit. Well, I should probably stick with the TCS 5, that could help me to win. Okay, there you go. Now let's pass several of the F1 cars, the 1 and 2 overtakes. Okay, so definitely the left turn 5, while having the 8 speed gear, giving a little bit helpful. Okay, better have to watch out for the bad turns on the chicane on the final turn. That might be the weak point. Oh man, looks like all the signs has been putting up for an annual F1 race. Okay, so watch out for the sand trap, that might be giving a little bit of a hard time. Okay, very good. Now I'm at the 25 gap distance range. Just giving a little bit more overtake on several of the F1 cars, and then 20 gap will be gone away anytime soon. So I would like to recommend the second gear. Well, the first gear is very slow. Second gear can also giving a little bit of turn on the hairpin before going on to the spoon corner. Okay, excellent. Okay, kick it back up. Moving on to the next lap. Okay, so this might be very good. 20 gap distance gone away. Now time to deal with the 10 gap to be counting down for. Okay, so giving a little bit more tail green Mercedes F1 to go in for it. And okay, so that was a little nice save. Kind of thing that almost get caught up in the sand trap. That was a relief. Come on, let's kick it back up. There you go. Just give it a little bit more time for a little turtle time, and then go fast like a cheetah. .15 gap distance to go, and only 7 laps remaining. Okay, well, that was a little bit of close call on the last turn in the chicane. That might be cause of a spin out issue before the flag calls in. Okay, looks like this will give him much time to go for it. Come on, stay steady. Keep the third gear going. Okay, and oh man, that is so close. Just giving a little bit time, and looks like a little bit safe for it. Okay, that was very close. I almost get caught crashed. Man, driving F1 cars in 2017 year model was very hard to be chosen up for it. It's giving us to toughen up to do a lot bit more improvement handling skills. Okay, so let's just take it back up. Okay, so giving a little bit of dive in, out and out turn. Just go for it and stay at the second gear. Whenever you need, go and kick it back in. Five laps remaining. Come on, still got more time to spare. Okay, so it looks like I'm diving in on the first turn. Stay at the apex, take a little steep lap. Alright, out on the 10 gap. Now let's go and catch up to the last top 5 F1 drivers. Okay, well definitely that was a little bit of a little safety landing on the sand trap. Okay, now giving me a little chance to spare. Okay, so let's go for the spoon corner to make it nice and easy. There you go, step on that apex, and let's go straight, hard, and forward. Then I'm going back to continue the chase. Okay, actually that might be a hard start for it. That may be because 2 gaps increase. Alright, so 4 laps remain. That might be giving a little bit more time to keep the rush for it. That's the spirit. Keep the speed on the corners, go for it. Okay, so they're at the hairpin. So this might be giving a little bit more slow time to spare. Okay, there you go. Stay at on 50 mile after that turn. Then go back for the speed. There you go, I also see one of them. That might be giving a little bit closer in for it. So let's just go and close in hard. go. That's a little clean, perfect turn. Okay, new fast lap on lap 6. That's very good. Ooh, a little bit hard smoke. I just almost seen it. Okay, looks like I just overtake the 5th place driver. Now 4 more to go. There you go. So several of the F1 cars are sticking at the 2nd gear before taking a relaunch at the 8th gear by max speed. Fourth place. Now let's climb to the top 3. There you go. Watch out for the chicane at the final turn. Let's just gonna go for it nice and neat. That's the spirit. 2 gaps are going in, then 2 laps remaining. Oh boy, this is gonna be very exciting because I'm about to be finishing this event for a hard difficulty. Okay, there's the dark blue F1 and, well, maybe the black F1. Maybe it depends which color is which. Okay, a little bit more bump to giving, well, less reduction of the clean race bonus, but never comes out, of course. Okay, so sticking at the 1st gear is giving a bad time. But looks like I'm nearly there. There you go. Now let's overtake 1 more, and 1st place for Lewis Hamilton F1 Mercedes-Benz has come a long way after 8 struggle laps. Boy, looks like this is getting much very easier and harder to be dealt with in several F1 cars to deal with. So this might be the good time to do a little bit more overpacing, increasing more durability for it. So maybe DTS4 will give it a little bit more help if we need to keep doing it right. Alright, now keep the increased gap distance by 3. We'll give it much more time. Okay, so kick it back up, speed it up again. Okay, so giving a little successful turn on the spoon corner and then going back onto the long straight towards the out and out corner. And going in and look out for the chicane. Final lap, and this is it, folks. Looks like race number 3 is going to be finished at the end of this round, and this will give a much better simple bike giving a chance for. Okay, let's go for it, and this is very perfect for a little bit best attempt for it. So after a long break of hours, to take some time off to steam up a little bit, and then going back in to do another round for it, because F1 cars are giving us a hard challenge for us, because this may be giving us an opportunity. Well, maybe you guys have always loved Formula 1 race series, because it also gives us a little bit challenging to race on the real world tracks, and also especially the Circuit de Santi Florix is definitely giving a better choice for us by giving a little first start on the 8th lap. 10 laps is giving us a hard challenge for us, because this will give it much pretty simple and very clever for it. Then going in for the last chicane for the final stretch, and this time this will give it very much perfect to stay at the second gear. And ladies and gentlemen, Lewis Hamilton F1 race livery car is definitely comes in first place. Give him a round of applause for this official race car. Man, that was a hard, long going beating on this race, folks. That might be giving a standard earnings for me, but, well, 36.8 miles was definitely giving the hard choice for giving the advantage. So let's just go and give it in for it, because, man, that was a hard, exhausted race for a Formula 1 race event. So I kind of think we did all the fun for it. But I kind of think a little bit special helping thanks to the highlight reel for some settings for it. But maybe this is definitely quite giving a long time for having a little hard race for it. So looks like all the 3 race rounds is all done. And then looks like it's time to go on over to the Endurance League for a new round on the Porsche Cup. So it looks like it's going to be the Circuit de la Sarda for a 60-minute race for the next segment for it. Well, probably I'll be able to get ready to choose one of the cars for the daily workout. Well, maybe I'll be able to add another clip from yesterday. Well, because it was definitely giving a hard time for me. Alright, so looks like I finally got myself a Lamborghini Huracan. Now, that's very nice for it. So maybe I might be able to add another part from yesterday. Well, maybe I just kind of think I just finally got myself a Nissan GTR Nismo in the black color. So maybe let's just check on over for today's mileage exchange from yesterday. Well, looks like there might be some new posts that's been definitely here, and also the Corvette C7 has definitely made its return. Okay, so all the rim styles are checked. Now all the paints are been definitely included. So maybe I would like to go and purchasing the green, blue, purple one color shift to be the first start. And then right next is the driver post 9. Wow, driver post 9 is definitely giving a little bit of pledge for it. Well, definitely just giving an oath pose for a moment, until this will give it a little bit accepted. So, driver post 9 is the first start to be purchased. So, looks like this might be the good time to get ready to wrap this up for it. Well, folks, it's been a long day for having us for using the Mercedes AMG F1 W8 EQ Power Plus, because this is very powerful and very high durable for all this advanced turn for it. Well, maybe the Lewis Hamilton F1 car is definitely good to be racing at the Nürburgring and Suzuka circuit, but probably the TCS also needs to be maxed out on 5 or 4, but don't use TCS1 if you're Go Pro enough to do it, because that could cause a little accidental spin outs for a moment. But maybe safety's on if you really want to do with the TCS5. So I might be giving a little bit more example. So traction control can also to be at 5, and the brake balance should also to be at rear number 2. That might be giving a little bit helpful for it. So this might be giving you a little bit more used up or to get used to all the driving basics we're using this modern F1 car. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed this video, but it's very hard for all of us to challenge ourselves for Mercedes AMG Grand Prix. So I hope you enjoyed this event. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to click like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube. And also check on the links on the description down below if you want to see more for it. Well, looks like it's time for me to take a little break after a whole lot of hard breath-taking pressure on us for it. So, looks like it's time to get ready to go for another round on the Porsche Cup, and then, so I'll be able to take some seats for a moment. Just taking a little nap will be okay, or probably have a little break time for a moment. So, I'll see you guys next time, and I'll see you guys later until the next part. So, see ya, and good day, you guys.